So I got a question for you, and it's about the birthing process. When that baby is coming down the birthing canal, this is in my perspective that I view this universe from. That is where the great forgetting comes. And in that forgetting, it's the contraction from one reality to this reality, and to the welcome of the ancestors who are the physical beings, and the goodbye to the ancestor who are the non-physical beings. And we go through the great sleep, and then our eyes awaken as the sack is torn, and we're pulled out, and we see this world for that first moment in unawareness of our infinity, but knowing infinity is within a few moments, because we don't know time yet.
Yes, infinity and eternity. In between 2 seconds, there is eternity. Yes, so what is your question?
When does time start get taught to our children, to those babies? Because time is a social agreement.
It is a social agreement, though we have an area, specialized area in our brain that matures way after birth. And that will give us a sense of time and space, including, even if you want to play Scrabble, you need time, you need to wait your turn, and you have space. You cannot write in diagonal, you'll write horizontal or vertical. If you go with people who had like a stroke, that area of the brain, although they're in their 60s, can be wiped out, and they can lose time and space, which the little one does not have. So I see time and space, the linear time and space, as a construct of our neurophysiology that, of course, culture exaggerates upon it. Because we never lose timelessness.
Exactly.
The sense of infinite. But our culture does never foster that. So I think we need both. If you take an airplane or you build a computer, you might be in need of both time and timelessness, space and infinity, and beyond. So it is around and you know, a newborn cannot wait. You cannot say, wait, my love, just putting on this shirt. They will scream as if you were going for 6 months, going away for 6 months. And it's just about 60 seconds. And we are not born with it. It's true. But our brain has a special area for it.
Okay. Our parents imprint onto us the first neural pathways of time, the first neural pathways of what a mother and father is. And that is what every human being can share with every other human being out there. No matter what the parents were going through at that time, they are impressing onto you this reality, this initial reality function. And as the child sleeps and goes into dream world and re-enters the dream world and re-enters the infinite world, because that's what children are doing. They're sleeping, eating, pooping, and loving at all times. And there are times they're fully awake and they're fully dreaming at the same time. You can just look at the baby and know.
Oh, the dream state stays for years. I see the Steiner schools. They only think that the dream state recedes when the first teeth are coming, the adult teeth are growing. You start losing your baby teeth. So that's the dream state, including the zone. The brain waves will be very distinct when the child tells you a story. It's not like if he were or she were 15 years old. They're 3 or 4. The story is different for them.
And that's ultimately what brings to the loss of innocence for each child, as this reality in its pleasant harshness begins to awaken them from the great sleep, and the dream world ends, and this semi-pubescent concept comes into play before hormones take over and lead them into the male-female expression, which is where many children who have taken impressions from their own mothers and fathers and people that are around them, and it's where their sex mind is confused by education and media. And that's why so many people are confused on sexual concepts.